Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another video. Today we're back again for another Goattville building episode. It's been quite a while since I made these, but I was doing a lot of these before I went on my break, so I decided this would be a good thing to come back to. So today we're going to be working on the project that the first project that I said we were going to be working on, which is this mansion right here, and I've done a little bit of work since the return video. So I got a nice lovely bridge going across. Turned out quite nice. Only cobblestone, but it still looks pretty good. And then if we go over here, this is like the front gate, which turned out quite nice, since if we set the time to night, those lights will turn on. Hey, we got it. I probably spent way too much time on those lights. I need to. It's just a couple daylight sensors over here, and there's just a redstone signal running over there. But anyway, past these gates is the driveway, which runs for quite a distance, actually, all the way up here to a little circle. And this, I already cleared out all the space for the driveway, but right there is where the house is going to be. I already have a bunch of plans drawn out for it, but we'll get into some of that later. But this style of a Goatville building episode is going to be something a bit different, kind of new kind of style that I'm working on. Is that it's not just going to be me building just consecutively for 10, 15 minutes. It's going to be a little bit more added to it. I'm probably going to build for maybe around 90 minutes and then like compress it all down. So, all the stuff of me like filling in stuff or, messing around with different ideas, just to compress it down so it's a bit more interesting and tolerable to watch. Because I was thinking of doing things like live streams for building, but, I figured, how did I miss that? I just figured something like this would be a bit easier because I definitely wanted to get more of an idea to sort of present more of like what I'm building instead of just building for 30 hours throughout the week only for it to be shown in a simple 10-minute video. But I figured we could start with like this now, and I can sort of show you an idea of what I'm doing. So I would just be building like this, and something that would normally take around like 10 minutes, maybe not 10 minutes, but I'll probably finish this in around 5 minutes. But I could just be building like this right now, and then we can speed up the footage. So that we can cover something like this in just a few seconds instead of minutes. So we already got all that stuff done, and I would have continued all the way down that way, but it just would have taken a lot of time, and I'm a bit short of time right now. But yeah, that's kind of like what I figured I'd do, and I wouldn't just be like speeding up the footage. Sometimes I'd like cut in between things so that I don't have 20 minutes of just me building at 4 times speed. But yeah, that's kind of like an idea of what that would be. But then there'd be other times where I'm sort of coming up with ideas like I want to have a separate part of this driveway sort of come off from there. So that way, like that would lead to the garage and everything like that over to the side, because you can't have it in the front. Having it in the front is just too basic. So yeah, I guess we can get started with that. I think we should. This is 9 blocks wide, I believe. So we could just go over here and just sort of measure this out, and then for stuff like this I could have it be in normal speed, just so you can kind of understand what I'm talking about when I'm sort of in my designing phases. So how long is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 3, 4, yeah. And then I could just clear all this stuff out, and of course this stuff needs to be rounded so that it doesn't look too abrupt of a change. So we could do that just by simply removing a couple blocks like that, and there we go. Now the curve is a bit more smooth, and then we can get rid of the rest of this. And then I can try coming up with a design for how the curve is going to be. Actually, I don't think I'd be able to do the curve until I figure out, the actual shape of the house, because I don't have everything planned out block for block. So I suppose I could get started with a little bit of the front. So I guess I'll see you then. All right, and here we are. So I kind of just threw together a little thing right here. So this kind of design that I'm going to go for, I have to try and explain this as best as I can, because it's a bit of a weird design, especially since I don't have much set up right now. But here we have 2 columns in the front and this little centerpiece. And on top of this is going to be a roof which runs over to those two pillar pieces over there, so that way, cars will pull up here and there'd be a nice roof over there, just in case it's raining or something, there'd be a nice covered place, so that, people don't get completely wet. But aside from that, this is kind of a little entrance area. It's a bit small right here, but doesn't matter. Once we go up here, this is where like the front door is going to be, which will lead into the house. But over here will be a little balcony thing, and you might be wondering why there's two different blocks there, and that's because I'm a bit conflicted in my decision. I don't know which one I should use, because it's going to be kind of an Italian style. So, I always like the look of Italian houses. So, I'm trying to decide whether I should use sandstone, which is kind of a more, uniformed but bright kind of block, or birchwood, which is a bit of the same color, but it's got these weird horizontal lines running through. But it's kind of like the right color that I want. So I'm not too sure exactly which one I should use. Leave your comments if you want, leave a comment if you want to help me out with that, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm thinking I'm probably going to use the sandstone because it's like a bit more solid of a color, but I'm not too sure. I'll leave that up to anyone if they're still watching. But anyway, aside from that, what else did I add? I mean, that's really all that I added. I guess I can sort of describe the rest of the layout of the house, because I'm kind of running short for time, and I guess it's something that I could do. So I'm going to use red wool, because this is usually the block I use for planning things out. So this is where the front of the house is going to be, and the front door will be right there. Lovely. And then this will come over to here, and I'm trying to interpret this as best as possible. This piece will come over here for about like 15 blocks, so we can just bring over about this much, and then it will go up this way. Is that going to run? No, it's good. It's good running through here. So this is going to come out here to about this far, and then this will come in here approximately 10 blocks. So we can just do all of that, and then all of this stuff is just a straight line until we get back to where we originally started. And this area that I'm sort of drawing out right now is where there's going to be like a little study, a little library, office, whatever you want to call it. So all of this space will be, it's actually, I might have to make this wider because it's a bit narrow, but I have it planned out where I'll have a couple bookshelves on the side. There'll be a table in the middle, and then back towards here there'll be like a chair and a fireplace and stuff like that, which I think will be quite interesting. So yeah, I probably have to make that a bit wider because it's really quite narrow. But aside from that, over here there's a wall which comes through here and reunites with this one, right? Yeah, and goes through right here, and then how does this work out? There's something like this. And then there's a door there and a door there. So that way this is going to be a bathroom, and that will be a closet. So, those come off right from the front door. So I feel that it's quite nice. But aside from that, if we go down here, this is where the other wall will go. I'm not too sure if I should put a door here or not. I don't have one planned. So would a door work there? Actually, nah, I don't think so. Because right here is going to be a dining room, and I don't think there should be a door sort of leading straight in through there. So this comes out, it doesn't come out that far actually. It probably goes about 3 blocks, I'd say. Wait, 3 blocks? I'm not too sure. I just have everything sketched out, so I'm not too sure exactly like how it would work in terms of Minecraft proportions, because those always get a bit weird, but it'd probably go out about this far. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Because this is supposed to be a mansion, so things need to be quite spacious, and Minecraft doesn't, do real spaces that well, because everything's got to be, such massive scales. But aside from that, that's where the dining room is going to be, and it's sort of going to run down this way. I don't have much of the interior stuff planned. I just sort of have an exterior plan. But aside from that, if we go over here, this wall comes over here and meets up with where this part of the driveway runs off, and it meets up right here where there's a garage right here. So if we could try playing this out, 5 blocks wide is good for garage, and 3 blocks, another 5 blocks right there for another garage door, and then it closes in like that. But wait, there's more. On the opposite side of the driveway, we're going to put even more. I don't even know what I'm counting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right here, yeah, right there. So right here, we'll put another area for garage doors. Actually, no, it's not. It wasn't going to be 4. It was going to be like one large garage door right here. So if that's in the middle, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 on both sides. One large garage door right there, and then this will come over here and align itself with that one. So when you drive through like the adjacent driveway coming off there, it'll be like you're going under up a small piece of the house. So I feel like that'd be quite nice. You just be going through here, and then this will lead to the other garages, or probably just a parking lot. I don't know why there'd be a parking lot in a mansion, but that's just kind of the idea that he came up with, so that there'd be like a little place where you can go under. I don't know, it just seemed like quite a nice idea that I haven't tried yet, so I figured, you know what, I feel like this would be a good time to do it. So we can just close this up right here. I probably have to make this, wait, no, that's a good size. I'm not too sure. I'm just sort of drawing everything out the best as I can, and of course I have to clear out these trees every now and then. But aside from that, I do have some designs for like for over here. You know, it's gonna, for the entrance area, I do have some designs for that. But they're a bit, you know, large, so I don't want to get too far into that. But this is gonna be a rather quick video. Some of my other videos, like Goatville buildings, will probably be out every week. You know, they will probably kind of replace the Goatville update series. I do want to do some update videos, but they probably won't be as frequent because I don't know, I just feel like these building videos where I like actually show all of the stuff that I do would just be a bit more beneficial to myself, and so I don't spend so much time on a video just to, you know, have it be featured for only 10 minutes every week. So yeah, I think doing these building videos would actually be quite nice. So I'll try figuring out as much as the shape of the house goes, and then for the next building video we can actually get started on some of the pieces of the house, because that'll be a bit more interesting. But aside from that, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!